And today we're out here in Mount Rainier National Park. So I was inspired to ask you guys, when was the last time you spent some time in nature? You all know that I am very into chakra working and energy working and healing and grounding and connecting with the earth. So part of the root cause of our problem in society is that we are completely disconnected with nature. There's a lot of healing that can happen by getting out here and spending some time in places like this. And you know, if you can't necessarily get to somewhere like this, there are parks, there are trees, there is grass, there are places you can go and connect right near you. So ask yourself, when is the last time you went outside, sat under a tree, walked barefoot in the grass, and did nothing and just connected with the earth? That's my challenge for you today. If you can go outside and spend 5 minutes out in nature. Much love. Washington.
Sitting just below the glaciers, as you can see.
Yes, we are doing a hike up to Vista Point.
We were going to go to Vista Point.
And we kept going on Skyline Trail because we wanted to get closer.
Yeah.
So we opted for the more challenging hike and we pushed ourselves.
Yeah.
So today we want to talk about the rewards of pushing yourself.
Yeah. So you feel the energy of a place like this, you know. It's not just what you get by being here, it's what you get by the effort that you put into it. So talking about an energetic transfer, energy in, energy out, it's how the whole universe works.
Right. And it's you know, when we're sitting in our comfort zones, the wind's kicking up a little bit. When we're sitting in our comfort zones, we miss out on so many massive rewards and things that we wouldn't usually, you know, attain or achieve or get to see.
Right.
You know, if Chris and I chose to stay in our comfort zone, we would still be in an apartment in Long Beach working at a job that we were less than happy about working in.
Shit.
Slaving away for somebody else's gain and paying for a shitty apartment, and we'd still be sitting there.
Yeah.
But instead, we're living an amazing life on the road. You know, we get to do what we want and we're our own bosses. We spend our time in places like this, and you know, we coach people and we make videos that help you guys, and we're getting to work on our books, and that's all because we just pushed ourselves and we took steps to step outside of the comfort zone.
No step of the way was it comfortable.
No, it hasn't been comfortable this whole way. This hike up here wasn't comfortable, you guys. At one point I was getting schooled by old ladies. Like, she was just trucking along and I was all
And she had a walking cane.
and I'm all because we're back at altitude and I just wasn't used to it.
This old lady had a walking cane and was doubled over.
And was just pushing it.
I'm not talking hiking poles. I mean a walking cane.
And she was owning it.
She was owning it.
And I was like, you know what? If she can do it, I can do it.
Here's the trick, guys. Get used to being uncomfortable.
Yes. Where in your life? Why? When? Look at when. Why are you living under the false belief that everything you do can be comfortable? It's false. It's an illusion by your ego to keep you in that perceived security.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
That's right.
That is the trick. That is the only way to progress in life.
If you're sitting around wondering why you don't have the things you want in life, it's because you're not willing to get uncomfortable.
Right.
When you start getting willing to get uncomfortable and you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, say that 5 times fast, then you'll start manifesting the things you seek to desire.
Yeah.
Then you will start manifesting, you know, the big dreams and the big goals. Then you won't have to look at people like us and say, how are they doing it? I want to do that. Those wants will become your reality, guys. We're not special. We're not magical. The only thing different about us and you is that we started stepping outside of our comfort zones and we got real comfortable with being uncomfortable.
I'm magical.
Well, you know, we are magical, but so are you. But that's also, you will find the magic in your uncomfortable zone.
Yeah. See, you have a mundane life, right? And you wonder why magic doesn't exist for you, because magic doesn't exist in the mundane world. Magic exists in that place beyond your comfort zone.
That's right. So when you step out there, you'll find it. And maybe you'll get to venture into places like this.
Yeah.
So I want to show you guys close up. I'm going to bring you up here, get our faces out of this. I can't zoom in because I want you guys to see the glaciers. Do you see? Mount Rainier is the most glaciated mountain in the contiguous U.S. And It there's 9 glaciers up there, and it is an active volcano, and it is the highest peak in the Cascade Range. Just a few fun facts for you guys, since I love to teach you while we talk to you. Much love, everybody. RV Life Diaries. We're sitting here in the Mount Shasta woods with what we believe is a flooded engine.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at altitude, so something to keep in mind when considering the RV life. Everything is different at altitude.
It is.
So it's chilly, it's cold. We're at something around 8,000 feet or so, maybe a little bit under that. And we started the RV this morning.
And the fuel mix, just lack of oxygen, I guess.
Maybe, or too much oxygen.
Well, no, we're at altitude, so there's not enough.
But so what about the gas that you put in from the gas jerrys? The gas cans, the jerrys. I always wondered why they're called gas jerrys, so if anybody knows the answer to that, please share.
I mean, that's nothing to do with it. I just think that the engine was cold, and as we were accelerating to get back up off where we were parked, to turn and come out, it was getting way too much fuel and not enough air into the mix to burn it properly. So the cylinders just filled up with fuel that wasn't burning, and then it flooded and stalled.
So in the case of a flooded engine, the best thing to do is wait. Good thing we have nothing but time.
Wait.
Since we're, running our own schedule, we have nothing but time.
Yeah.
So what did we learn from this?
Let the engine warm up. Don't try and drive off when it's cold when you're at altitude.
Okay.
Yeah.
So something to keep in mind for anyone who's an RV lifer, a van lifer, anyone who's driving a 1980 something Ford. Take care of your motor.
Take care of your balls.
Treat it sweet.
And your balls will take care of you.
Well, I'm going to use this time to work. Maybe I was thinking Goldie's doing this to pay you back for thinking about her so negatively yesterday.
I'm going to trade you in, you old bitch.
Goldie is our RV. If you don't know, Golden Ticket, a.k.a. Goldie.
Banditos. What do you think? We get a new RV?
Well, it's a chance to practice acceptance at the very least. Right?
At least the frame hasn't rotted out.
That'll be nice.
Old mate. What's his name? From Jersey.
So, acceptance is a key element to living life on the road.
Yeah.
Accepting that things are going to happen outside of your control, things are going to happen to throw a wrench in the works, and you just kind of got to go with it. Right?
Right.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye. want to just take a look around here. This is where we're hanging out right now. So something that we were just thinking about, I want to pan this way for you guys. Little river action. I watched something yesterday where they were talking about how we have a 5-minute window when our brain and our mind gets an idea. We then have a 5-minute window to take action.
Maximum 5 minutes.
Before we talk ourselves out of it.
Right.
Before the thoughts take over and we run away with, not doing it, and we find 100 reasons why. So the reason we wanted to bring this up is because more than anything, in the people that we talk to and the people that we interact with through Hug Your Chaos and through our coaching and through our teaching, we constantly find people that want to change their lives but have an utter inability to take action.
Oh.
You know what? When I woke up this morning and my alarm went off, I didn't really want to get up. It was still dark out. We wanted to get an early start. I was feeling a little bit tired and a little bit groggy. But, I thought about it and we dragged ourselves out of bed.
Yeah.
And we made the choice. We made the decision. We took the action and we committed. And here we are.
And we did it.
And that's a small example of, how action can just transform your day. Had we not gotten up when we did, we would have been, still 30 miles back somewhere, and we wouldn't have gotten here in time to enjoy this, beautiful stretch of wilderness while it was still light out.
So guys, I know what you're thinking. How hard is it to drag yourself out of bed when you're going to come to this? Like, it's pretty epic, yeah? Really hard to drag yourself out of bed when this is what you've got for your day. Well, here's the thing. We get to live in places like this because those actions that we took within that 5 minutes of decision, we stuck with that. We stuck with that plan. When it got uncomfortable, we stuck with it. When we got out of our comfort zone, we stuck with it.
We stuck with it.
We did it. That's why we are living in places like this.
There's no magic wand. We're no different than anybody else. It's action.
So yes, dragging yourself out of bed at 6 or 7 in the morning, when instead of going to an office after struggling down an overcrowded freeway, you get to come to a place like this.
Doing the thing that you're most afraid to do because you think it's outside of your safety net.
Yeah.
All of the things we do that limit ourselves, they're massive, right? Staying at jobs we feel less than thrilled about. Staying in relationships we're less than thrilled about. Doing things that other people want us to do because we feel like we need them in our lives and we're afraid if they get angry at us.
Right.
This is all the bullshit that you need to cut out of your life if you really want to break into freedom and start living authentically.
You want to know where the real transformational alchemy of your life comes in? It comes from action. It comes from doing the things that make you uncomfortable. You know what? Live your life in your comfort zone with regret, or break out of your comfort zone and go and do what the fuck you want to do in life.
Seriously, right? It's great to sit on social media all day and talk and post about how you want to make power moves and changes in your life and how you want to, get out of your comfort zone. But when the time comes for you to take action and you don't take any action, well, then you're going to get what you always got.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line.
Do you want to know why we are, and people that live the way that we do, are so successful with what we do once we break through that comfort zone? Because there's people out there that will not do anything to break out of their comfort zone, and they live vicariously through us.
Pretty much.
I got no problem with that. You want to watch my videos? You want to enjoy this beautiful nature without ever setting foot out here? Awesome. Just boosts our views.
Right.
We love it. We love this. This is life. This is how you live it.
So if you're ready to take some action, that's when you contact us. Feel free. hugyourchaos.com/appointments.
Yeah, if you want to take affirmative action. But you know what? You're going to have to work because our programs are life-changing.
That's right. So we'll see you guys soon. We're going to go enjoy this.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Here we are. This is Rifle Lake, and we're up here in just east of Mount Rainier National Park, and this is a boondocking spot that we found. So meaning we can camp here for free for 14 days, but we stayed for one night, and we're probably gonna go. So as you guys see, it looks pretty peaceful and it looks nice and lovely, but don't let it fool you. There's quite a few camps of people here living here. There's definitely some drug deals occurring all night long, lots of traffic. The sites are all kind of trashed, and it's a bummer because they'd be really awesome sites. There's Chris. We painted Golden Ticket last night. We gave her a hood job. So as you can see, there's plenty of sites and they're pretty sweet, but then you got, you know, trash all over the place and traffic going in and all night long. So we figured we'd take a moment and share it with you because we want to show you all sides of the RV lifestyle and all sides of the full-time boondocking and what it's like to be in these places. So yes, sometimes you have very awesome nature, but then of course people come and do what people do.
Every time we put the dogs outside, they find shit everywhere. Like literally, human shit, animal shit. We don't even know. It's not like wild animal shit though. It's either dog shit or human shit.
That people just aren't cleaning up.
And so we want to leave the dogs out so that they get some yard time. But they're just, every time you do, you see them there like... and it's like, what the... I can't even.
So we're going to give this campsite a thumbs down. We would stay here again, but only if we absolutely had no other option.